Hello and welcome back to this particular episode. And as you may know, the HUD has a bit of a new thing to it. It is the a matter of time, a HUD clock wedge by Sky and Ego. It adds both a clock that, as you can tell, is ticking away on the time, and if you notice, the sun icon is because it is also indicating where the sun position is relative to the sky. When the sun goes down, that icon will go down. When the moon starts to rise, the moon will start to go cycle through there. You'll also notice that it will also have a calendar with it, and it will tell you the month, day, and even like the number day for it, even the era and the year. So if you want to actually change that, you just go into your mod configuration menu and a time matters, where it will have general information, which pretty much you can choose how it will display information on it, even show moon phases, and for the seasons, you can just check those off and it'll be great. You can even set the clock to be 12 to or 24 hours cycle clock. Completely up to you. You can also change the display, so you can change the scale, the transparency, even where it's going to be positioned in your game, and even controls. You can actually set it so that you can toggle it on and off if you wanted to. There is a preset to it, so if you wanted to load up any kind of preset for it, you can actually choose that. So this is a matter of time, a HUD clock wedge by Sky Inigo. As you can tell, it since I updated that, it now has a flower icon, indicating that it is, well, summertime. Now, and to the next mod, which I can actually bring up just using this. For this mod, it is a quality world map with roads by Ice Penguin. As you can tell, it actually adds a nicely quality, a nice quality map, even showing the roads so that you can actually plot out your courses and even which roads you wish to take. Really helpful and uh, a lot more useful than just a blank map. So as you can tell, you can actually see the pathways through the mountains. You can see the pathways all over. They do have a different, another one where it will actually clear up the cloud cover and make it so that the map itself is completely clear, so that you can see it even if it's cloudy outside. And if you wanted that, you can download that one as an option, or even set it as an option. As you can tell, it just generally makes the map look like an actual map that you might use. They even have an option to turn it into what, a paper map? I believe they actually have that as one of their options, so don't quote me on that because I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they pretty much had, yeah, you can actually have it as a paper map too. I just looked it up. So again, this is one of those mods that it may not look like it might be much, but is actually really, really helpful and really a noticeable thing in your game. So I highly suggest getting this mod because you will be able to plot out whatever course of actions you want, whatever things you want to do with. So that is the map. That's that mod. And for this mod, it is a Warpaint mod, as you can tell. It is called Empyrean Warpaints Custom Series Female by Empyrean 42, which allows you to cycle through in your race menu in the overlay tab different kinds of war paints. As you can tell, if I start cycling through them one at a time, it will display the different kinds of war paints you can actually add to your character. And there is a whole list of war paints you can add, ranging from small little dots to some kind of eccentric little odds and ends there. So you can actually come up with your own kind of customized war paint using this series of war paints. to truly give your character a unique look and feel. So if you ever wanted to have something that was not so large and bulky and have something and a little bit smaller, you can actually go with this particular mod. And I'll just continue cycling through and you will be able to see the different types of paints that they have available for that. And again, this is Empyrean War Paints Custom Series Female by Empyrean 42. And now that we have cycled through them all, I think I will choose this particular one for Natsumi. So we have that. We also have another one that we can choose for, which is pretty much overlaid by that. So let's go with something that will be more complementary to this particular paint. And now we have her new war paint look, and she's all set. So all you do is finalize it, finalize the name, and now she has a whole new face paint to her. A bit different than the one she had before, less floral and more of a kind of, well, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you to decide. And next onto our next mod. All right, well, with this mod, it is left-handed rings by didnt, I think it's pronounced. This one adds to aim a left-handed ring, but as you can tell, I think I might have something wrong with the way I installed it. I'm not entirely sure because left-handed rings are not showing up on my character. It might have something to do though with some kind of hand mod I have, because I do have a mod for the hands itself. So that might be it. It might not be the mod. I have no idea. But you can actually add a left-handed ring, and I will show you in my inventory. See, I now have a gold sapphire ring on each hand, and it won't show up. So I don't know what happened here, but these rings are enchantable, they are wearable, and you can actually pass them off into, uh, you know, followers, and they'll wear them too. So if you want to boost any kind of like defense or any kind of crafting or anything like that, you can actually do that with these rings, and it will just be like you're enchanting a regular ring. Because technically it is you enchanting a regular ring, it just goes on the left hand. So if you want something like that, then I suggest you get this mod. So take care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and if there's any kind of mods that you want to see, as always, you can always suggest them and I will check them out. Take care.
Alduin's wings, they did darken the sky. His roar furies fire, and his scales sharpened sides. Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries. We need saviors to free us from Alduin's rage. Heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow of the black wings unfurled. But then came the tongues on that terrible day. Steadfast as winter, they entered the fray, and all heard the music of Alduin's doom, that sweet song of Skyrim, sky-shattering gloom. And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage, gave the gift of the voice, ushered in a new age. And if Alduin's eternal, then eternity's done, for his story is over, and the dragons